Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with some product out of the brand new January to June 2022 mini catalog. So these things will be coming for you to purchase January 4th. Yay! So I've already shown you the Heart and Home Designer Series paper. That's what we're going to be using this. And then we have the Honeybee Home stamp set with the Honeybee Blooms dies. And you can purchase these two in a bundle to save 10%. And this is part of a mega suite. And a mega suite is when it has 2 stamp sets, 2 die sets, the Designer Series papers, and all the other coordinating products they might have with it, like embellishments and such. But before we get into our project, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So up first, we have our Lots of Fun Paper Pumpkin Kit. You have until December 10th to subscribe to get this paper pumpkin kit. This kit creates 9 cards with coordinating envelopes, and there is a link in the description box for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin kit. I would really appreciate if you would do that. Next, we have our kits collections. These are the kits that can only be found online at stampinup.com/kits. So if you want to check all the kits out, go there and you can see what we have available. Then we have the Eaton's Garden. This is an early release collection from the January to June 2022 mini catalog. You guys have seen me working with this. Again, it has a stamp set and a die set. You can purchase those together to save 10% in a bundle. We have some specialty Designer Series paper, cotton paper, and garden gems. These 3 items are only while supplies last or until January 3rd, whichever one comes first, okay? So don't miss out on any of that. That paper is gorgeous. Then we have our last chance items. These items are coming from the current mini catalog. Everything that is retiring come January 3rd. Everything that is on sale, that's what's on the last chance list. You have up to 50% off of some products. So if there's anything in this mini catalog that you haven't gotten and you want to get, I suggest you do it now because some items are while supplies last, so you don't want to miss out on anything, okay? And if you do place your order, I would appreciate it if you would use my December host code. This is the host code that can be found on my blog or on my Facebook page at Honeybee Stamping Hive, okay? And if your order is over $150, do not use this host code because you are going to get Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free products from Stampin' Up. And if you do place a large order, I want you to think about joining my team, because if your order is more than $99, I suggest you get our starter kit. The starter kit costs $99, but you get $125 worth of product in your kit. Anything you want to choose out of any of our current catalogs, as well as the clearance rack, which, by the way, has been updated. So you want to go check the clearance rack out as well, because there's a lot of new product on there. So I would love to have you as a member of Honeybee Stamping Hive. If you're thinking about it, you can contact me and we can talk over any of your questions or concerns, okay? And that is all we have for our buzzworthy business of the day. So let's go ahead and get into our project. So today I have some Misty Moonlight for our card base and layering pieces. And the card base is just a standard card base cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm gonna just get this folded there and burnished. Then we have some Designer Series papers from the Heart and Home. Then we have some basic white for our inside. Now what we're going to be doing today is the Show Us Your Sheet Load December 2021 card sketch by Call Me Crafty Al. Okay, I love her card sketches, so every month she comes out with a new one and I always try to do them. And let me get some glue, some adhesive. I have to open a new one. I forgot to get this ready. Sorry. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, if you want any of the measurements, you can go to her YouTube channel, and I'll link the video below, and she will tell you how you can get the free PDF. She gives all the measurements as well as a cutting guide to make a sheet load. That's why they call it a sheet load, because she makes it where you get a sheet load of cards out of this sketch. You can either do one card, or I think it's usually like nine cards. I think always do one, and then if I like it, like how ideas start flowing, then I'll do a bunch of others. So, but that's where you can get the instructions and measurements. But she'll tell you all about that. I love this paper. Is this the right one? No, that's not it. It's this one. I did change my measurements a bit. Like, she had the layering pieces 1/4 of an inch larger, and I just did mine 1/8 of an inch larger, because I like that tiny border. Plus, it helps to make the designer series paper show off more, because you can see more of the paper behind it, behind the layers. So we're going to get this done. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is get some denim ribbon. This is another product that comes in this big mega suite. And we're going to put this ribbon on here. Let me get some tear and tape. And we're just going to tape this right across. Not sure if I want to make a bow yet, but I'm thinking about it. Oh. Let's keep the tape on the back. Let's see here. We just need to cut this. Now, you don't have to use tear and tape. I just prefer tear and tape. You can use our Stampin' Seal, but the liquid glue is not going to hold it down immediately, so I would use tear and tape or the Stampin' Seal. But I like the tear and tape. So what do I do? I need some glue. We're going to go ahead and put this on our card. This sketch is so cute. I have a lot of other cards to show you because I got really excited. That's not really straight, is it? It's okay. I'm going to put this really low in the corner here. Try to get it straight. I want the borders on the side and the bottom to be basically the same. But you know how I am. I don't always get things the way I want them to be. Okay, so this piece we're going to pop up on dimensionals. Let me get my dimensionals out. Whoop. I grabbed two. And just one in the middle there. I probably... I'm not sure if I wanted to pop this layer up or not, but I think I did because of the ribbon. Now I'm thinking I thought I wanted it flat, but that's okay. Oh, now what I'm trying to do is get that same border on this side at the top and on the side. So it's a small border. So we'll see. That looks pretty good, right? Okay, so let's get rid of our trash here. I think we're done with the tear and tape. I'm not sure. Do I want a bow? Oh, I don't need a bow. I could just tie a knot, couldn't I? Let's see. We could just tie a knot. Make a faux bow. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do it this way. Usually when I tie stuff, it goes upside down. Okay, that's pretty good. Just give this a trim if I can get my scissors and my fingers correctly. Tighten this up a little bit more. I don't want that to come undone. There we go. So now we're done with that. So let's do some stamping, right? Okay, so what I have, I'm going to heat emboss. So let's get our little embossing paper that, you know, I use my grit paper over and over. I like my stuff to last as long as possible, and I'm going to use this until I can't use it anymore. This is an Embossing Buddy. Stampin' Up! Does not sell it anymore, but we used to. You can find similar products online at Amazon or other craft stores. So I need my Versamark ink. And I'm trying to see. I think I can stamp it this way. And I'm going to stamp a sentiment that says, "Stay wonderful." We're going to stamp that kind of low. Then we have one of the little bumblebees, or honeybees rather. How could I forget what it is, right? We're going to stamp that really close to the sentiment. Then I have one of the floral images, and we're going to stamp that right along the side here. Going to try to get it really close. Okay. And that is all of the stamping. I know you can't really see it, but it's there. I'm looking for my white embossing powder. And we're just going to put that on. Oop. Make sure you get it everywhere. And if you have little stray marks like this, just try to clean them off carefully. It would be better like if I had a paintbrush, but my paintbrushes are, yeah. the bristles are really frayed. I need to get some new ones because, I don't know, it looks like somebody was playing with them and they're just all wild. So let's close this up. And I am going to get my heat tool to heat emboss this. So I will probably speed through this part. Okay, now we have that done. We're going to go ahead and do some more stamping, and this is going to be for the inside of our card. And I have another sentiment that says, "So glad we're family." So stay wonderful, so glad we're family. And I'm going to just stamp that in some Misty Moonlight towards the top in the middle of our panel here. And I also wanted to do the same floral image. Let me get some scrap paper here. The same floral image that we have on the outside of our card. I want to bring it in to the inside. So I'm just going to stamp that over here. Why isn't this stamping properly? Let me turn this over. So I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe I need to hold it a little longer. That looks better. So we stamp our sentiment again, which it was crooked anyway, so we could try to get it straighter this time. That's why we have two sides of each paper. If it doesn't look right on one side, turn it over and do it again, and that's still crooked, but we're gonna work with it. Okay, so now we're gonna add our designer series paper at the bottom of our panel here. You guys know I always add my paper. Come out, glue. You're brand new. You know, sometimes you have to remind it, it's new, it should be working. So we're just going to adhere that right there. And get this all lined up. Trim off the extra bit. And this white panel for the inside is 3.5 by 4 3/4. So this strip, I cut it down to 4 3/4, but it was 3/4 of an inch wide. And we're just going to glue this down to the inside of our card. Man, I really got that crooked. I didn't realize it was that crooked. Okay. I might have to stamp over and just glue a piece of paper over that, because that is really crooked. I didn't realize. But we're going to move ahead to our outside sentiment that we heat embossed. So what I'm going to do, I have the Label Me Lovely punch here. And we're just going to punch this out. And I want to get it as far down as possible and get as much of the image and everything inside. Okay. So we have that. Then I have the Wink of Stella. And we're going to wink some things up here. Like the flowers. This is just going to help give it some pizzazz since we're not coloring anything. I'm just going to make it sparkle. I love Wink of Stella. It's a fun way to add glitter without making a mess. Going to do our honeybee here. Really get those not leaves. Oh my goodness, those are wings. I don't think they fly around with leaves on their body. I don't think that would work too good. Okay. Then we're going to get some more dimensionals. Yep, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to pop this up. I probably should have did this before I Wink of Stella it, but that's okay. We're going to take the backings off of these and place it right over our square here. Try to get it central. Then I want some Wink of Stella, I think, on this inside flowers. Yep. Now we're going to add some of our coordinating matte, classic matte dots that come in this suite of products. So we have black, gray, basic black, vanilla, very vanilla, and basic white. Those are the colors. Let me get my Take Your Pick tool. I thought I had cut this on the side, but I guess not, huh? Now, my dilemma is, do I want to use black dots or white? Because I have the white embossing. I think I still want to, no, I'm going to use white. I'm going to use white. So, let's put one there. Of course, it was begging for one to go there. Then, so you can't really see it on this. I don't want it there. Let's put it in the middle of this flower. Then we'll put one in the middle of the other flower. Maybe. Let's make our triangle. We'll put it here. And that is our trio of embellishments. That is our card for today. Isn't that cute? I really like this card, this layout. It's so gorgeous. I like it. Okay, I have some other things to show you because remember I said I made a lot of these because I was inspired by this card sketch. It is so gorgeous. So let's leave this here. Now I'm gonna I made another card using some more product. I used the Evergreen Elegance stamp set with the Peaceful Place Designer Series paper. This is a specialty paper. And this is the Evergreen Border Punch. You can get these two items in a bundle and save 10%. And I also use the Subtle Shimmer Sequence. And these two items are in the mini catalog and they are on the last chance list. So the card I made with that one is this. Isn't that pretty? So I took some of the designer series paper and punched that, the trees out and bordered it on some more of the paper. This is so pretty. And I did the same thing on the inside. May the beauty of the season bring you joy and warm memories to cherish throughout the year. This is so pretty. Okay, that is one card. And then I made another using the sweet little stockings and the, what is the stocking dies, along with the matte decorative dots and the sweet stockings designer series paper. And we got our little Santa Paws is coming to town. So I punched these out, not punched them out, but die cut them out of the designer series paper, the stockings. But these I did stamp and color. And I also used the, what is it, the label something, Pick-a-Punch to do the end here. I put a lot of little dots on here. I thought they were so cute. And I did a little Wink of Stella on the light bulbs in the background. Also used the ribbon that comes in this suite of products. And again, this is in the mini catalog. So it is on the last chance list, all of this. And some of the dies are really on a good sale. So that's another card. Then we have two more. So for this one, I used the Holly Jolly Wishes and the Whimsy and Wonder stamp set. And I made this card. Cute. Be of good cheer. This is the 2021 to 2023 Polished Pink open weave ribbon. And then this is the inside. Very cute. And I also used the in color gems, the jewels. So that was that one. Let's put that here. And then for the last card, I used this same Holly Jolly Wishes stamp set, but I used the Heartwarming Hugs designer series paper. This is a mini, was in the mini catalog as well, but this was a returning item from August to December 2020 mini catalog. So this was a very popular pack of designer series paper and they brought it back. So I made this card. And I used my Stampin' Right markers to color the image to get all the different colors for Jingle All the Way. And we used some red stitch satin ribbon. I think that's in the annual catalog. Then we have some red rhinestones, and then the holiday rhinestones are the green ones. These are shaded spruce, but I thought they still looked good on there. And that's the inside of this one. I love this striped paper. And this, I punched this out with the Everyday Label Punch. That's what this shape is. And I did that marker technique that I showed you in a previous video. When you don't have anything to layer behind your sentiment label, you just run your marker around the edges to help it pop. And I did the same thing here, just to help it stand out just a little bit. But those are the cards that I made from this December 2021 Show Us Your Sheet Load. I was inspired, as you can see. This is the card we made today, and these are the other ones that I previously made, because this was really fun. But that is all I have for you guys today, because I'll keep rambling on. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit the notification bell and click all, so you'll be notified every time I upload or go live. As always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.